Hello and welcome to a little Waffen Tobbe video. I just went and bought myself an T Mosin Nagant rifle. The one that has a spring in it, so one can use it in the winter time here in Scandinavia, because gas and green gas and CO2 and all that don't function so well in the cold. And here I have a Mosin Nagant M9130, and this one is an old one. It's from 1915, so it started out as a model 91, and then it was the First World War, and then it was the Russian Revolution, and then it was Second World War, and somewhere on the line it became a M9130. So I'm gonna compare it to this one that hasn't seen any war yet. So you can see, first of all, excuse me, the camera. There is something with the bolt action. The airsoft version is on steroids, or at least obese, and the original is haven't eaten that much. See here, the buttstock is way thicker. So it's a bit oversized. I'm talking about oversized. You see here? Yeah. This is like my waist, sort of. And oh, chaos. See what's happening here. I don't do takeovers. So you see here, it's a bit thicker, and I thought it was to accommodate the thicker mechanics inside, but as you will see later, that's not the case. It's just thicker. And these barrel bands, you buy something for like 300 euro plus, you get these barrel bands. That's, well, if anything is shit on this gun, it's barrel bands, and they are only put in place with a small screw that screws directly onto the cleaning rod. So if you want to take out the cleaning rod, first you have to take out the screws and then take it off. And if you don't have the screws secured, this is going to be very loose and probably fall off or something. So the barrel bands are not anything that makes me happy. But I have an idea of trying to take one of these barrel bands. I already measured, and the back one is too big, but I do believe that the forward barrel band fits on both the forward and the back end of it, but you're probably gonna have to use some violence and sanding paper. And let's see more. Well, I know it's not very nice to compare it to the real deal, but I've shot one magazine with the gun, and it went straight for about 50 meters without me doing anything on the hop up. And for 50 meters it shoots straight anyway. and I haven't done anything else with it. But it's a bit windy here today, so if there were more calmer weather, probably I could get a bit further. Or if I just switch out the spring, I'll get further also. And my plans are with this gun is to well, first I wanted to put it in real Mosin Nagant wood stock, but I have to take them apart first and see if there is a possibility that it will fit. And if I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna strip this wood stock of its paint and all that down to the bare wood, and I'm gonna redo it so it looks a bit more like the original. Obviously I can get the patina, but not yet anyway. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take it apart and see what happens. So just give me a second or two. So it do look like it's possible to put the airsoft version in the real stock. I think it's might be a bit thin, the wood, but I think it can be done. But I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it yet or not. If I find a cheap stock, maybe I do it. And the barrel bands on the airsoft version are really bad. They just attach to the stock and barrel with this little screw, and they're not even tight. Without the screw they just fall off or something. These ones, at least the forward barrel band is really tight, and I do think one can use the forward barrel band here in the front and also here in the back, but you probably will have to do some sanding and some violence. But I'm no stranger to that, so maybe I use this one, I don't know. And this stock, if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna strip away all the varnish and the paint here, and get it to bare wood, and then I'm gonna try to get a color or patina like this one, sort of more yellowish. And these ones are gonna, it's metal with some gold paint. You can just scrape it off, so you don't have this gold color. That looks awful in my taste anyway. And I even tried putting one of these original on top of the, well, you see, on top of the airsoft stock, but they're not the same length, so this one came off. So you see here, this is not the same length. So if you use the original one, you have to extend the metal here, or just live with it. And if you want to put an original barrel band on, this metal here is too high or too thick, whatever you call it. So you might have to take it down a bit so you can shove the barrel band over. So, well, I'm gonna put things together again, and gonna think about redoing this stock to start with. So I won't jump into original stock right away, but I will do this and get a decent look on it. Oh, bye bye.